as students from all over Australia compete in the State of Origin Clash of the Century. Discover who will graduate with honours for their university. Presenting Heat 2 of the University Challenge on the world's richest quiz, Sale of the Century. And now here's Glenn Ridge.
Thank you very much, Peter. Hi, everyone. Hello and welcome to Sale. Nice to be with you. It's the University Challenge. This is our second heat, and last night was a fantastic first heat, and certainly the series is looking great. Peter, our Victor there from Sydney University, and also James from Queensland University will be going into the first of our semi-finals. But tonight we have four very competitive and nice students who are going to be joining us. Nice students. We'll see how they go. Please welcome Nikki Buckley. How are you, Nikki?
Very well, thank you.
I meant to say they're nice people, but I'm sure they're nice students too. It should be a lot of fun. Last night was a fantastic game, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
Keeping in mind at the end of it, one lucky student is going to have the BMW 316i and also the study tour of Greece and Italy, so it's a fabulous prize. Let's get straight into it. Who's with us tonight?
Okay, well, representing Australia's first University of Technology with a commitment to environmental sustainability, please welcome our first challenger from the University of New South Wales, Bill Pardey.
Hello, Bill.
How you doing, mate?
Representing the Apple Isle and the only university in Tasmania where Antarctic research is a priority, we welcome David Wright.
Hello, David.
David.
Representing Bond University in Queensland, Australia's first private independent university renowned for its quality teaching standards, please welcome Melanie Rainey.
Hello, Melanie.
Hi. And representing Monash University, which features 6 large campuses throughout Melbourne and Gippsland and offers extensive arts and business courses, please welcome Gavin Winbanks.
Hello, Gavin. Well, the cheers got in with it. How are you, Gavin?
Oh, not too bad in yourself, Glenn.
Good, thank you. What are you studying?
International trade.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and Bachelor of Business.
And you want my job, basically?
Yeah, I'd kill for your job.
Would
Or
you?
maybe something along the lines of Carrie Ann Kennelly.
Oh, sure. Does that get me off the hook or not?
Yeah, you're safe.
Oh, good. Hey, good luck tonight, Gavin.
Thank
Hope
you.
it goes well for
Yeah,
you.
good luck, Gavin. So, Melanie, what are you studying?
I did an arts degree and now I'm studying law at Bond.
Okay, and which area of law would you like to move into?
I'm really interested in media and broadcasting and competition law.
Oh, good. And I believe that there's been a few sightings of Elvis around at your place.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes, I have a 3-foot-high wooden Elvis at home and all my friends hate it and they say I have an unhealthy obsession. So.
Do you like kitsch things, Melanie, normally?
Yes, I like things like coffee table books and really old books that you find from the 1970s in a bizarre bookshops in Brisbane.
Sounds fun.
Nice to have you with us anyhow, Melanie. Good luck
You're
tonight
welcome.
too. David, the crutches.
Yep.
What have you done to yourself?
I broke my foot.
Now, you're a medical student, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
So what was the actual diagnosis, the real long-winded diagnosis?
I've chipped my first metatarsal and dislocated the other 4 and done the medial ligament on the first metatarsal and a few other ligaments.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, you broke your foot, in other words.
Yeah.
Easy fix. Should we all have the flu injection?
Oh, yeah.
No, not everyone should. Otherwise we don't get a bit of an immunity to it by ourselves.
Oh.
But I mean, I'm not a doctor, but...
There you go.
That's all right.
Not a doctor yet.
No, not
Trust
yet.
me, I want to be a doctor. Hey, good luck tonight, David.
Thanks very
Hope
much.
it goes well for you.
Yeah, good luck, David. And Buffalo, how are you doing?
Oh.
Not too bad, thanks, Nikki.
What are you studying?
I'm studying arts law,
And what year are you in?
50th year, last year.
Right, and I believe you have a bit of an interest in comedy.
Yes, that's right. I've been in several university reviews and this show's been a target, I must admit.
Oh, what have you said about us, Bill?
Oh, nothing. All the best things, all the nice things.
Sure,
Glenn's a great host.
sure.
And all that sort of thing.
Yeah. Hey, good luck tonight, Bill.
Thanks.
Hope it goes well for you. Before we get into it, David, we're just going to get those crutches out of your way there.
Cheers.
Kathy's going to come and take those. And we're going to give... Thanks, Kath. We're going to give everyone $20 starting money and get into it. We'll see you in the gift
Yeah,
shop.
you will. Have fun, everyone.
OK, keeping in mind our first 2 players go into the semi-final. So here we go. Good luck. First question. Which device for hurling stones by hand is also... Bill?
Slingshot.
Actually, I can't take that. There's also a bandage for supporting an injured arm. All we needed was sling. What's the technical term for sling, David?
Sling.
Good on you. Taken from the 60s sci-fi film Barbarella was the name of which English pop group fronted by Simon... Bill?
Duran.
That's correct, Simon Le Bon. Halfway from the North and South Poles is which imaginary circle around Melanie?
Equator.
That's correct, around the middle of the Earth. Here's a visual question. This is the flag of which... David?
Jamaica.
Not sure what you said there,
I said
David, but
Jamaica.
it wasn't right. Which
Yeah.
Central African country? Rwanda was the answer. From the Latin for from the beginning comes what term for one of the earliest known inhabitants of a country? David.
Aboriginal.
The reason I'm checking this, David, is we have Aborigine here. Yes? OK, it's been accepted. That's right, David. Well done. Back to 20. As a little-known actress, Liz Hurley was catapulted to fame when she wore a revealing dress. Melanie.
Versace.
That's correct, by Italian designer Gianni Versace. Gift shop time, and Melanie, with that answer, you're in the lead. You're on $30. You're $10 ahead of the boys, so you can buy here with Nikki.
Well, Melanie, now you can up your grades and your style with this range of exquisite clothing, which could include either of these outfits. As you can see, the first outfit features this khaki silk satin fitted shirt with tie and classic pants, whilst the second outfit features an aubergine embroidery sweater and skirt. Your choice is normally to the value of $1,500. Tonight, it's only $6 from G2 and Sale of the Century.
This is beautiful gear, I think you'll agree, Melanie. I'm glad we're trying to sell this to you rather than the guys there. But anyhow, $6. You do the sale, Nick, because you're a lady too.
OK, well, do you like fashion, Melanie?
Yes, sort of, yes.
Are you interested at $6?
Those things
Maybe the
probably
girls should
not
stand
for
up and
me.
do a bit of a twirl
Yes,
for you.
actually,
$5.
that'd be really lovely.
We'll do it for $5, Melanie. It's a bargain.
Simple one question.
$5. Going once. Going
On
twice.
you,
Well
Melanie.
done, Melanie. Well done. Thanks, girls. Back to 25. Still in the lead, though, as we get back to the questions. Name either of the European countries with national legislatures called the Cortes. Bill.
Spain.
That's right, Spain or Portugal. Forming the proteins that make up living matter are the complex organic compounds called what acids? David.
Amino.
Yes. Preventing women from being promoted in an organisation. Bill.
Glass ceiling.
That's correct. Above a certain level is which invisible barrier? Glass ceiling. Playing game for the first time tonight. $10 being placed behind one of our famous faces. Who am I? Born in Melbourne in 1957, I first came to public attention performing with the band Boys Next Door, which in 1980 changed its name to Birthday Party. Basing myself in England, I became well known in Europe and the United States for songs which portrayed suffering and anger. And Gavin.
Nick Cave.
I am Nick Cave, yes. That's right, of course, the duet with Kylie Minogue of Where the Wild Roses Grow. Well done, Gavin. So you have the choice of our famous faces, who tonight are...
Queen of lunchtime variety, Kerry Ann Kennelly.
Midday with Kerry Ann.
Paul Fatty Borton.
The Footy Show, Sydney.
Kelly Pomeroy.
Today Show.
Rach Livermore.
Our House.
Lynn Tew.
Lynn comes from Woodville North in South Australia, and her hobbies include basketball and volleyball, and she enjoys playing on her computer too. So it's nice to have you with us, Lynn.
Paul Clitheroe.
Money.
Heather Ford.
National 9 News Brisbane.
Barry Boswich.
Spin City.
And Rebecca Harris.
From Animal Hospital. So, Gavin, who would you like from the famous faces?
I've obviously got no option. Kerry Ann Kennelly.
You want a job, yeah.
Gavin escaped the big city for the bush with this complete camping package, including lantern, camping stove and stable gas cylinder, $180 worth from Gasmate.
Nice price, Gavin. Not the money, but what a great start to the show. Bill in the lead on $30, and we'll be back shortly with round two.
You won't find a better university in the nation than the University of Tasmania. And today you're going to see some of our brilliant students performing on Sale of the Century. Go for it, Tassie.
Welcome back to round two, heat two of the University Challenge. Before we get into it, though, there's someone in the audience who we probably should acknowledge, and that's Kerry Young. How are you, Kerry?
Okay, how are you?
Good to have you with us again. You've come to have a look at some of the talent, have you, Kerry?
Yes, well, you never know, Ben.
Well, look at him, he's rubbing his hands there. We may see you later in the year, you never know, Kerry.
Oh, that'll be good.
For sure.
Look
Nice to
forward
have
to
him
it.
with us, though, Kerry Young. All right, so round two with the scores. Bill on 30, David on 25, Melanie also on 25, and Gavin on 20 as we go into round two. Which arm of a government's economic policy is concerned primarily with measures relating to taxation and
Fiscal policy.
That's correct, yes, and expenditure. One of the earliest replacements of man as a source of power was which device for tapping the energy of moving air? Gavin?
Wheel.
No, windmill. Fame game $15, who am I? Born in 1973, I was a young girl when I began swimming competitively, but for a number of years was unable to finish a race because of nerves. After encouraging performances at both state and national level, I was selected in the Australian Olympic team and, although winning a bronze medal at Barcelona, was somewhat disappointed in my performance. Melanie?
Susie O'Neill.
Susie O'Neill is correct, a great Australian, lovely lady too. Well answered, Melanie. So who would you like from our famous faces?
I think I'll have Heather Ford, seeing she's a Queenslander.
Forshaw. Here's Heather.
Melanie, this fully forged knife block set should keep you sharp. Together with Swiss-made cutlery, it's valued at $555 from Felix and Victorinox.
Nice prize, Melanie. The money stays hidden. Bill's still in the lead on 35 as we get back to the questions. Founded about 3000 BC by the Phoenicians, was which city the chief commercial and cultural centre and capital of Lebanon? Melanie.
Beirut.
That's correct, of Lebanon. What French term describes a girl who receives room and board in exchange for child minding? Melanie.
Au pair.
That's correct, and other services. Fast money, 30 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. The IRC is literally the Industrial What Commission? Bill.
Relations.
Yes, witchology is the study of Earth and its rocks. David.
Geology.
Yes, Thomas Hardy wrote the novel Far. Melanie.
And away.
From the madding crowds. Helmut Kohl is the Chancellor of which European? Gavin.
Germany.
Yes, how many times a year does an equinox occur? Bill.
Twice.
Yes, what is the singular form of the word strata? Melanie. Stratum. In which country did Greenpeace originate? Gavin.
Australia.
Canada was the answer we needed, Gavin. But at the end of Fast Money, well played, Bill. You're in the lead by $15. You have $45 to spend. And here's Nikki and a very special friend of ours.
Okay, Buffalo. Now, everything Rhonda does, she does in style, including the writing of lyrics for her new CD. These writing instruments will ensure Rhonda's writing experience is always smooth, as they include an exquisite pearl and black fountain pen, an international rolling ball, ball pen and pencil. Together, they're normally $2,040. Tonight, they're only $10 from Parker Pen and Sale of the Century.
And this is a fabulous prize. But before we do, hello, Rhonda.
Hello, baby.
Very nice to see you. You're studying well. Hello, Mum. Did you go to university?
I went to Teachers College. I'm a school teacher before I went off and did all this.
And you were ducks of the class or something? Your name's on the wall or something, is that right?
They engrave, you know, where they put them on the wall? Yes, at Armadale. In northwest New South Wales.
Well done. Now, just, Bill, before we do this prize...
I'm very impressed with old Buff over there.
Mother's Day is just around the corner, and I think we can throw this on one of the prizes, couldn't we,
I think this would be a fantastic Mother's Day.
The new CD player, CD for Rhonda Birchmore. So we'll throw that in with the prize as well, and we want just $10. Two questions. $10 for the pen set there, and also...
Looks inviting, but I don't think so.
Oh, Buff baby.
No, sorry, Rhonda.
Not interested.
I'll sing a song for you, perhaps.
$8.
What have I got?
No, Glenn, sorry.
Going once, going twice, going three times.
Oh,
no
Bill.
sale, which is a bit of a pity. Now, before we go to the break, because you could sing us to the break, have a think about that.
Oh, yeah.
Today, which federal Liberal leader from 1990 to 94 was a professor of economics at the University of New South Wales? We'll give you the answer after the break. And here's a quick number from Rhonda's new CD. Take us to the break.
Dear, when you smiled at me, I heard a melody. It's called Sing Wet the Strings of My Heart. For all of you.
How did you go with our viewers' question tonight? So the answer was John Hewson. He was a professor of economics at the University of New South Wales. And actually representing the University of New South Wales is our leader at the moment, Bill, who's on 45. And I hope you don't mind, we've taken liberty of using your nickname. It started off as Buffalo, and then we got Buff Baby from Rhonda. Goodness only knows where it's going to end, but you're doing very well at the moment. Bill, 45, David on 30, Melanie on 25, and Gavin on 15. Into the questions. What kind of corporation made up of many companies is also a rock composed of...
Conglomerate.
David, sorry?
Conglomerate.
That's correct, of pebbles or gravel embedded in a cementing material. Written by Claude Michel Schonberg and Elaine Bubel, was which spectacular stage musical whose fugitive hero is Jean Valjean? Bill?
Les Miserables.
Correct. An international communications standard, the abbreviation ISDN, literally stands for Integrated Services what? No ideas? Digital network. Cash card and Bill, we're going to the pokies if you like. You're in the lead by $15. It'll cost you $15 to play, but $5,000 could be yours. There's the money, and here's the prize.
Now, according to my mates here, the secret of successful study is making sure that you have a really good break. Well, there's no better way to tune out than with this home entertainment package, featuring a 3-disc stereo unit, 4-head hi-fi stereo VCR, remote control stereo TV, and 1 year's video rental. It's rated at $3,367 from Video Easy and Sale of the Century.
And the boys are studying hard at the moment, that's for sure. Now, Bill, the big question is, do you want to play? OK, that's what we need to know. Do you want to play?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Going to give it a go? All right, well, we're taking $15 off your score. You're back to 35. Now, keeping in mind, you do have a 1 in 4 chance of picking up $5,000 cash. We saw last night Peter picked up the $5,000, so who knows, it could be yours. All we really need to know is, do you want spades, diamonds, clubs or hearts? Which would you like, Bill?
I'll go for clubs, thanks, Glenn.
You'd like to go for clubs. See if we can't make it 2 nights in a row, Nick.
Good luck, Bill.
Good luck, Bill. On the clubs machine tonight, it is, the fabulous prize. You'll love the prize. But where was the money running?
The money was with diamonds.
On the diamonds machine. So that's where the money was. And boy, what a game on our hands at the moment. Bill and David on 35, Melanie on 25 and Gavin on 15 as we get back to the questions. Said to have discovered the rotation of the Earth was which ancient Greek also known for his right-angled triangle theorem? Bill?
Pythagoras.
Correct. Many of the radical policies promulgated during the Cultural Revolution by which leader were abandoned following his death in 1976? David?
Mao Zedong.
Correct. Beginning with Y and known by the scientific name of Cherax destructor is which Australian freshwater crayfish? David?
Yabby.
That's right. As we go to the last of our fame games, $25 in the wild card being added to the board. Who am I? Born in India in 1811 and dying on Christmas Eve 1863, I was educated in England and dropped out of Cambridge University to travel before studying law and arts. After squandering my inheritance, I earned a living writing short stories, book reviews. Bill?
Rudyard Kipling.
No. Book reviews and satirical magazine articles in which I often ridicule people of wealth and social rank. My talent for depicting real life in a colourful style saw me regarded as one of the greatest authors of the Victorian era. Melanie?
Jonathan Swift.
No. And the only possible rival to Charles Dickens. My most successful novels include The History of Henry Esmond, Esquire, The Newcomes, and the memoirs of Barry Lyndon. And I am best remembered for Vanity Fair. With the given names William Makepeace and a surname beginning with T, I am William Makepeace who? David?
Thomas.
No, the answer we needed there was Thackeray or Thackeray. So, that being the case, where was the money, Nick?
Well, the wild card tonight was with Kelly Pomeroy. Rebecca Harris had the $10, Paul Clitheroe had the $15 and Reg Livermore had the $25.
Thanks, Nick. That's where all the money was. David's in the lead on 45, Bill on 40, Melanie on 25 and Gavin on 15. And that's how they'll line up for the Mad Minute right after this break. Time for the Mad Minute, so let's find out what's going to happen, keeping in mind the first 2 players go into the semi-finals. Good luck, everyone. 60 seconds up on the clock, and your time starts now. Which Australian city was devastated by Cyclone Bill?
Darwin.
Yes. What is the second letter of the word guardian? Bill?
U.
Yes. With which street do we associate the New York Stock Exchange? David?
Wall Street.
Yes. The fruit bat is also called the flying... David?
Fox.
Yes. The Strait of Messina separates Italy and which large island? Melanie?
Sicily.
Correct. The Salvation Army conducts the Red What Appeal? Bill?
Shield.
Yes. Beginning with Z is which term for a religious fanatic? Melanie?
Zealot.
Yes. Which animal is depicted on our 20-cent coin? Melanie?
Peacock.
Platypus. Dying recently was actor Lloyd who? Bill?
Bridges.
Yes. What is the square root of 16? Melanie?
4.
Yes. In which European country was the metric system first used? Gavin?
England.
France. What is the most powerful chess piece? Bill?
The Queen.
Yes. Who is the British Prime Minister? Bill?
Forgotten.
Tony Blair. Which anagram of lift means to move lightly? Melanie?
Flip.
Stop the clock. I'll just check on that. How did we go there? No, unfortunately, not quite in time. Melanie, the buzzer beat you there. Flip was the answer we needed, and we have 3 seconds remaining, so we'll restart the clock. Now, a popular computer game is Super Mario... Melanie?
Brothers.
Yes, what is the first name? And Bill, you've won the game on $60, but only by 1 question. So Bill's going to the semi-finals from the University of New South Wales and David also.
Yeah, well done, Bill. Gavin, you picked up the camping package valued at $180, so well done. Enjoy that.
Great meeting you, Gavin, too.
Yeah. Melanie, you have the latest clothing and the knife set, $2,055, so well done for tonight.
Great having you with us, and good luck with the rest of the studies, too.
Thank you. Yeah, and David, sorry, no prizes tonight, but good luck with medicine.
Fabulous having you
And
with
the
us,
foot.
David, and the foot. Very important. And also, Melanie and Gavin, unfortunately, we won't be seeing you again, so we'd like you both to have this wonderful gift.
Our University Challenge students will always be on time for class with a choice of these Swiss-made sports wing bracelet watches. Crafted from polished stainless steel and water-resistant to 100 metres, they're from Longines. And they'll each receive the Sale of the Century CD-ROM from Roadshow Entertainment, plus our 18-carat gold-plated pin from Shamani Jewellery and the Sale of the Century.
Congratulations, Bill.
Thanks, Glenn.
Well played. They did very well in the fast money, so let's go shopping. Come on through and have a look at a few things. There's the fabulous BMW, and of course you're going to the semi-final, so who knows, you could be driving around in that. That'd be a hoot going to uni in that, wouldn't it?
Yes, it looks very nice indeed.
It certainly is a great car. Now, let's have a look at the scholarship, because the university which is represented by our winner at the end of this series will pick up this fabulous scholarship.
Your degree is a token of your time spent at university. Now you can leave a token of your own with this $20,000 scholarship fund. Your winning institution will always remember you as it directs this fund to enhance its specific needs. It's from ANZ Cards.
That's a fabulous scholarship for the winning university. Now, for the winning player at the end of the series, they pick up this fabulous trip.
Bring to life your classroom daydreams of travelling as you embark on a discovery of all the ancient and exotic treasures Greece and Italy offer. You'll spend 4 days exploring the archaeological sites of Greece and 7 days feasting on Italian food and architecture. With business class airfares for 2 flying Singapore Airlines and $5,000 spending money from ANZ Cards, it's valued at $26,000 from Travelland, the only place to go for your holidays.
It's a fabulous trip, so that's part of the prize. The other prize, or other part of the prize, is the fabulous BMW.
Just like our university students, youthful styling and solid performance has put the new compact BMW 316i Contour in a distinctive class of its own. Its completely independent character has created a truly unique vehicle with unmistakable styling, a generous interior and exciting qualities. With fully integrated safety technology and a smooth-running, powerful engine, it's valued at $42,550 plus on-road costs. BMW sheer driving pleasure.
It's a great BMW. You'd love to see yourself in that. We know that for sure, Bill. And David, thank you very much for being with us. We'll see you in the semi-finals as well.
Certainly will.
We look forward to your company tomorrow night. As which states are going to be represented, Nick?
Tomorrow night we have Victoria, Queensland, New South Wales and Western Australia.
Should be a lot of fun as we continue with the University Challenge right here on Sale. Till then, take care. Bye.
See ya.